Okay, we're unmuted. Woo! Oh god, I need it. My microphone is a little loose. It's a loosey goosey. Alright, let's get this party started. Alright, so to explain what is gonna be happening,
I just see your home screen on the for stream.
No worries. No worries on that. Okay. So let me just double check my audio. Everything is good. Yep. I think everything is fantastic. Okay. So just to explain what's going to be happening, pretty much no progress is going to be made. As we discussed before, we are. Let me just double check a couple things. Jamie's not gonna be on, so what we're gonna be doing is that we're just gonna be grinding because we need to make sure that everyone is at a good level to battle the final boss because we're not there yet. We're gonna see if we can train up Gold a bit more, hopefully get some more HP in him before he gets really fighting. It's gonna take a long time because his experiences is really, he is a guzzler of experience. As for the others, Tom, we're gonna be making another unicorn. Is that, I believe that what we discussed last time. I just need to make sure that we have everything that is possible. Currently we do have Heal Us. I did have Antidote. Heal All is good, but hold on. I might just give that up for Gold having Heal All, but we'll see how that goes. I do have War Cry. I do have Call, which is going to be evolved to Yell Help. Revive is yet to be there, but it has Vivify. Blazemore, I think I got rid of that just for increase. Because yeah, Beat, Ramming doesn't really help. Sidestep doesn't really help. Oh, right. I'm trying to get Life Song. That's Life Song is Revive All. So that is another one I'm going to be aiming for, and we're going to figure that out later. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to keep training a little bit more. Get everyone to a good amount of level and defense and all that. So the objective is to basically continue on through this game. Gain levels with our monsters, train up for the next fight. We're gonna see if we can get the library one in this stream, and hopefully we should be able to get the library one. I don't believe we're gonna be able to finish up this side quest one. Oh yeah, he has a Metali I can breed with. I should be able to make a unicorn with that. King Slime. There is one possibility to get a King Slime. I know that. So if we're gonna do the side quest, it's gonna have to be when Jamie arrives. Because we're not making any dungeon progress that on any of them we haven't done yet. We're not even gonna do a Starry Night tournament. We're just gonna grind. This is literally just a grinding stream, and we're gonna see if we can get the library. Because I believe we have 93 monsters. So yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna be happening. Any questions, Will?
Nope.
Technically, I can hatch the Zapbird egg, and I think that should make one other monster, because technically I never had that before. Yeah, we're just gonna be doing a lot of grinding. Anyway, I hope everyone's Christmas went well. Especially since not only is Christmas is done for everyone, but I hope everyone had time to spend with the people that they like and and if you got gifts, I hope you got some good ones.
Yep. I mean, I got to spend it with all of my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all my siblings were actually there all at once. My mom was happy.
Sibling power.
Yep.
Are you the oldest of your siblings? I forget.
No, I am the second oldest. My sister's the oldest.
Ah, you're an old man.
Yes, I may be an old man, but I'm too tired to finish that sentence.
Ha, Grandpa.
Meh. I'm in denial on my daughter turning 13 next month.
I did not know you're going to Egypt.
My daughter is not turning 13. She's staying 10.
So when she turns 60 years old, you're gonna be like, she's still 10.
No, when she's 60, then I'm most likely I'm already long gone, or I'm already reborn, and don't even know that she exists.
You could still be alive at 80 to 90.
Yeah, it's a head in a jar. It's one of those Futurama things.
I'll make sure that happens so you will never die.
Yeah, that happens. I'll be sitting there going like, sure, just end the torment already.
You're gonna be like the spy from TF2 in the Meet the Medic video. Kill me.
They're wondering like, how do I get fed? Oh, you just get fed by this freaking, whatever that pink fight powder thing that they were feeding those heads. Why do those heads even need to eat? They have no digestive system.
They just need brain power, technically. So as long as you keep the brain alive and everything else pumping, theoretically it could be possible, but it's like a very loose theory.
I'm still confused. My daughter, the plushie that my ex bought her with the $40 that I sent her. So there's a Christmas gift from me. It's a blueberry crisp dessert scented thing. But it smells like coffee to my daughter, but smells like chocolate to her mother. How the hell does that make sense?
It probably is a really bad scented blueberry. There's a high chance for that.
It's like it's like, okay, it's like one, it smells like coffee, on the other hand it smells like chocolate. It's my brain fried trying to figure it out.
It's likely because of chemicals. So I do know, I remember when smelling like when I was really, really young, those like scented whatevers.
If you're talking about those scented markers.
Not just markers, like scented like plushies, pillows, or whatever. There are always scents that they'd be like, oh, here's chocolate, and you expect a very sweet, kind of sweet feeling, right? But a lot of those times when I remember smelling some chocolate, they are some most rancid things I have ever smelled in terms of like bitterness. They're very chemically. So in a sense, I can see why it could be like a mixture of both chocolate and coffee. But it's likely just a chemical thing. Very, very bad chemical. You know what I forgot to do really quickly? Boom boom boom. Boom boom ba doom. Boom boom ba da da doom. Doom do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Oh. World leaf. An antidote? I already got an antidote. It's called my gold slime. No, actually, gold slime doesn't have antidote. It's the tongue currently. So, Will, since the New Year's is coming up, this is going to be one of my last 2024 streams. I may only be able to stream... This may be one. This is that I'm currently planning to stream on Saturday, so this is either going to be my second to last stream of 2024, or possibly one of the last, because I'm gonna have one more Saturday stream coming up in a couple days, and then I don't know about tomorrow because Jamie seems like she had a busy holiday, and then. I don't even know if we're gonna have D&D by the end of this year, so there's a decent chance that a lot of things may not come into play, but I still do plan on doing, at the very least, where is that? At the very least, I still plan on doing my New Year's stream, New Year's Eve to New Year's Day stream. And
Gotcha.
yeah, and that'll be by basically my last of 2024. We don't know how things will play out, but we'll see how things go. Yeah, and because this might be one of the last streams I do, Will, what are your possible New Year's resolutions, if you have any?
The only one I got is to see my daughter, and it looks like that one's gonna get to be fulfilled.
Yay.
As my mom and I were planning a week in June. We don't know which week, but we're planning a week in June to go and see her.
Nice. Yeah, I think for my New Year's resolution, at the very least, one of them is to travel more, to go to different things. It's not necessarily travel out of state or out of the country, just travel more. So I want to go to different conventions. I think I want to make that as a big goal, so I don't just go to PAX only. I do want to try to travel into a different, out of the state at least. So whether that turns up to be like a simple road trip to like Canada or something like that, a different state for a convention, or a different convention, cons, or whatever, or a different or a different country, who knows? I don't know what's gonna be, but I do plan on at least trying to travel. I want to get back into a couple major projects, currently working on the one, getting back into it, so that is one. Yeah, and yeah, just a few other ideas.
We're keeping the trip as a surprise from my daughter, but my ex does know, at least.
Don't trip up.
Yeah. That way. Yeah. If I don't see my daughter by the end of August next year, that will make 13 years that I have not seen my daughter.
Well, at the very least, you get to hopefully see her. I wish the best. Any other possible resolutions that you might consider trying? Because again, resolutions don't have to be overly complex. I don't recommend them being overly complex, because every single time people like overly complex and very vague. Because some people are like, I want to start exercising again, and it's like, that's Yeah, it's super open-ended. It's like, oh yeah, you start exercising, no one follows through or keeping it. I'm barely being able to keep up with an everyday exercise thing for myself, and yeah.
No, not really. This was about the only one, as everything else is being taken care of. Because I can do at least a minimal amount of cooking that I wanted to do. Not much, but it's something.
Any possible systems or games you want to get coming up? Because next year is going to be I'm going to say a pretty decent amount of games and stuff.
Besides the one game that I know I've already said I was going to get in February, there's one in March. It's that let me see, I got to go to my Steam wish list. As I've already put it on the wish list. It comes out in March. Where'd you go? There it is. Tales of the Shire.
How much is that?
Don't know. It does not say yet.
Ah.
It comes out in March.
I still have a couple games. There's just this Steam Winter Sale going on right now, and there's a couple games I'm waiting on getting.
Right. There are 2 other games on there. There are 2 games. I used to play them when you can play games on your internet browser. One's called Marduk. The other one's called Sunny.
I do know that one of the games I'm waiting on to get available is Backyard Hockey. The reason why it's Backyard Hockey specifically is like, I know people talk about, oh yeah, backyard baseball or whatever, and it's like, I grew up with backyard hockey as a kid. Like, I played the crap out of that when I was a kid, and I loved it. I even played it with my brother, and we had a lot of fun, and I have the most memories with it. When it comes to that, I want, like, as soon as it comes out, I am gonna be buying it. Like, I never grew up with any other backyard game, really. Like, I knew they existed, but I didn't really know or / played them. So when that comes out, I'm definitely gonna get it, and I know it's gonna come out sometime next year because they've been slowly getting out with the backyard games here and there. I think like Backyard Baseball, another backyard game is out too. I forget what it was, but yeah, they're coming out.
Yeah, I do eventually want to get a Steam Deck eventually.
Well, maybe. I do know that I am gonna try to get the next Steam Deck, because Valve says they're gonna be working on another one. Probably not for a while. Next year is definitely gonna be getting the Switch 2. That is my next big console.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a Switch 2. I'm happy with my Switch.
I don't think the Switch 2...
Unless for some reason Pokemon decides to come out with a game. Game Freak comes out with a Pokemon game that goes like, nope, it's for Switch 2 only.
I highly doubt that, because Nintendo's philosophy has always been inclusion. So likely what's going to happen is that there is going to be... Because like, apparently the rumors going right now is that Gen 10 is going to be one of the opening games for Switch 2, at least in the launch window. It's nothing confirmed, it's all rumor based, so take it as a grain of salt, but yeah. it is one of those, like, it is possible. I don't know how credible it is right now, and I mean, it would make sense, but it's also in the same belief. I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly confident, is because, and especially with how they dealt with Smash 4, for example, they would not include people who are wanting to be included, especially since if the rumors are true, the Switch 2 is going to be basically the Switch, like actuality, like the Switch 2. It's kind of what how the Wii U was with the Wii. It's like the upgraded console. So it has backwards compatibility. It can play older games. So, and it would be like the 3DS with the new 3DS, like how they could with. Yeah, it's like with how they did with Smash 4, where they had to use the older model as the base, and if they could have added like ice climbers and stuff like to it, but because of the limitations on the very first 3DS, they couldn't. So it's like, yeah.
So I can still play I'll still be able to play the new Pokemon games on my Switch.
Theoretically, yes.
So no problem. But if it comes down to it, I'll see what I can do.
I will say like that. I'll say like, yeah. I don't believe Nintendo would exclude it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do exclusives for the Switch 2, like they did with the new 3DS. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. That's one of the biggest examples, I would say, for new 3DS exclusion. You cannot play that on any other 3DS outside of new 3DS line. The new 3DS or new 2DS. And I'll say the same thing with Gen 10. I don't think, because like it's such a big console, no, a big franchise. I don't think they would exclude that from many fans. Maybe they'll do like a spin-off of Pokemon, but that's it. I don't think Legends would even be on Switch 2 exclusive. Like it may launch on Switch 2. Like when Switch 2 comes out, Pokemon Legends comes out. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be getting Switch 2. I don't know when the next Steam Deck is going to be around, but by then you should be able to get like really cheap versions of the Steam Deck First Edition. And even then, I think you could still get like, you can mod it. Like one thing about the early days of Steam Deck is that, one thing about Steam Deck is that you can really mod it. So as long as you have the right tools and right parts, you should be able to mod it enough with better storage, OLED screen. Yes, that's the word. All
the bells and whistles and stuff that I would want for it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Seriously.
Well, he's a grandmaster. He's gonna go straight to the end. I kind of don't want to battle him.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I would want to battle him is that he gives really good XP. I don't know if that's worth. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do a save state and let's see if he's worth.
The problem is you'd want to see if you can't get him closer because the damage you're gonna take getting to him. Yeah,
I'm just double checking really quickly. So okay, so he's level 23. He's that much. 26,000 for 23 and 1,200. Okay, so if I do, no, that's the wrong one. All right, how good are we health-wise? Okay, we should be really good. That's all hit full here. So let me just get him closer. Come on up. Nope. God dang it. I did do a save state, so if he gives me like at least a level or two on everyone, then I will consider that somewhat worth.
Yeah. Also, there are some Assassin's Creed games that I'm looking into getting. I know there's one I need to replace that's on my PS4.
If you ever get...
I need to re-get Valhalla.
If you ever get Unity, I think it's Unity on...
I think I already have Unity. I'm not entirely sure. I need to...
If you have Unity, then... I was considering getting it because I want to say like you and James, we can easily play. Oh, not worth. Definitely not worth. Holy crap! He only gave me 1,000. Yeah, you're not worth in the slightest. You don't even have good monsters for me to deal with you.
have to recheck. I'll recheck my Assassin's Creed games, and then I'll let you know what ones I got.
Yeah, make sure you check it on Steam because that's the one that we don't have to pay for anything online.
Yeah. So I'll know. If I don't, I know I don't have it on Steam, but if I don't have it on my PS4, I'll definitely. Even if I have it on my PS4, I'll get it on Steam.
I mean, it's on sale right now. Let me double check the Steam stuff. I'm just gonna see really quickly.
It's actually. How much longer is the sale going?
January 2nd.
I might be able to grab this actually before.
So January 2nd at 10 a.m. So when it hits January 2nd at 10 a.m. our time, then its sales are done.
I get paid before then, so I actually might be able to grab that beforehand.
It's Unity, right? That has the co-op. I'm pretty sure it's Unity. It has a brand new co-op mode, so I'm pretty sure we can play. I need to look it up if it's from start to finish for story. If that's the case, then you, me, and James could easily get it. I know that none of us have it, but I will put it on my list if all of us considered getting it. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna cope in and do this right now because the sale is gonna go away. I don't know about Nuclear Nightmare. I did want us to try it, but I really do think that you cannot try that game, Will. I think I've talked about it's like it looks like that thing, the Thing kind of game.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity has a co-op campaign that's integrated into the game, but it's limited to a few missions and heists.
Oh, so it's not the full-on game?
You can access co-op missions after completing sequence 3.
That sounds annoying, to be honest.
Yeah, looks like.
That's upsetting. That really is upsetting, to be honest. Is it Rogue is another one that could happen? I think it's Unity, the only co-op one. I do need to try Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I've heard it's really good.
If I have it on the PS4, it is good. It's quite interesting.
I mean, it's one of those, like, it's always favorable as one of the best Assassin's Creed games. The Ezio trilogy is always regarded as the best peak of
The ones that have co-op is Brotherhood, Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, Black Flag, Unity, and Shadows.
3 I don't think has co-op in the campaign. I think that's multiplayer specifically.
Yeah,
same thing with Revelations. Those were multiplayer specifically. Shadows? I don't.
Okay, so for campaign mode, that's actually Unity, Creed, and Brotherhood. Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed Unity, 3, and Brotherhood.
Brotherhood, I think it's not really co-op, it's multiplayer still, but yeah.
Yeah.
Unity is the only one that has like co-op anything.
It's like co-op campaign modes. These are the only 3.
Yeah.
This game has
Not really worth.
Yeah.
I thought Unity was like a full campaign, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a really fun time for all of us. But nope, it didn't turn out to that way.
Nope.
I need to go to a harder dungeon, because this dungeon is a little too weak.
Yeah, but I know I do need to again re-get. I do need to where you get Valhalla for my PS4. And I had it. I got it through my. I wasn't even downloading it from him. He bought it. He started downloading it, and for some reason, it just started automatically downloading it onto my profile.
Hmm.
And I was sitting there going like, "Whoa, wait a minute! I didn't buy you. What's going on?" Then I had a message him going like, "Did you purchase Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Are you downloading it? What's going on?" And that's when he messaged me and then called and asked me. He was like, "Why? Why do you ask?" I was like, "Because it's downloading on mine." And that's when we figured out. I was like, "Oh, like yeah, it's weird."
Don't you have like Mike's account on your?
I did, but then Sony pulled their thing where they took their thing away where you can't share profiles.
Lovely.
So now the games that I had from him that I was kind of mooching off of him in a way, so to speak.
Yeah.
Are now became locked. If I hadn't bought them already, but I bought quite a few. There was only 2 that I hadn't bought yet. It was No Man's Sky and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but No Man's Sky was just bought, and now it's just Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
There's the hole. Let's see, what other games on Steam that is on sale we could try?
Oh, I hate it when Steam does it, where it just does a complete black screen with the border.
I mean, there's technically escape rooms that we still haven't tried. I just don't know which escape rooms is better. Let's see. I need to go up because I already got all that jazz.
Stream has paused.
Because I minimized it.
Yeah, it's like, Runner's like, wait a minute, everything went so quiet, so quick. What happened?
I died.
Wait, so if you die, does that mean I get your stuff?
No, we never agreed to that.
I never agreed to give you my stuff.
Well, we have it in sarcastic verbal tone, which we'll take it.
No.
Why is there a game called Chained in the... Oh, it's just a mod. Got it. Chained in the Back Rooms. I still haven't found another tiny metal, but we have all the tiny metals needed for that optional portal. Oh look guys, Raft is on sale. Well, we already completed that story.
Still remember getting left behind at one point.
I don't know what you're talking about. I still find it funny that when we first started Raft, our boat started to fly.
Witchcraft!
It was literally only because I kept pausing to do a couple things and then it just started to fly off.
I still claim witchcraft.
Sid! How you doing, my dude? How's your post-Christmas been? Did you have a fun one? Did you get to hang out? Ah, old man. Did you get anything special for Christmas? I'm gonna save in front of him and see what he has. What you got? What do you got? Ah! Oh, you got nothing? I mean, I mostly got nothing. I got a couple presents, but I never asked for anything, because I don't usually do. I was mainly giving for it to my family. You are not work. You don't have any monsters that I really want to go after. Post-Christmas is rebound time. It's true. Christmas is the season of giving, not receiving, so I understand that. It's pretty much that, yeah. I managed to get gifts for everyone. All like some of my gifts are not arriving until later. So that's fine. A lot of the gifts that I was wanting to really give arrived before Christmas. So good news is got a lot of that situated. I feel like going in and with the ladder sets stuff up for failure in a way, lol. I mean, yeah, I didn't really ask for anything from my end, so it was just typical stuff. But yeah, did you at least enjoy your Christmas break? I have like a good, easy time. Because all I did on my Christmas was sleep in a little bit. Got to go see my dad, ate dinner with him, and then just hung out with my roommates as per usual. It was really weird because it really felt like the weekend, and it wasn't, and it's the middle of the week. I had to get up early just to start work again. You're lucky, Will, that you don't have to get up for work.
Okay, if you really want to blame somebody, you can blame the Home Depot that I worked at.
I'm still gonna blame you.
I did my job correctly. They refused to allow... They refused to call for help when I called for it.
Catching strays? Wait, what do you mean by catching strays? I always get confused by that term.
did I ever need help with that sliding glass French door.
Oh. Went at him for not waking up early to go to work. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, if I worked if I worked at the last company, I would have had the last full week. No, not the last full week. The last week of 2024 off. So it would be like starting on Christmas until New Year's Day. It will be all off. My dad has that off. I know a few companies do that. The company I work at right now does not do that. I don't know if it would be better for me to just have like only one full having like 1 week of I don't know if I would prefer having like 1 full week or having at the end with less holidays, or having more holidays throughout the year and not a full week at the end. I think it heavily depends on what my PTO style is, because there's the unlimited one, how much up on PTO I can accumulate per year. So personally, I probably would say I would probably say I would get 1 full week at the end. I would prefer, and as long as my PTO is really, really good, I can make up with multiple holiday weekends.
Yeah, but I will say this: if anybody all out there listening, if you have a sense of problem wrong with your body, go see a doctor.
I always have problems with my body. I've never seen a doctor ever since.
Like, I'm talking about like painful thing that you think might lead to a medical issue that could definitely lead to you being put onto the spot where I'm at.
Yeah, I've had some of those. I haven't gone to a doctor for like a lot of like problems I've had, both for sickness and for physical issues, but at the same time, like a lot of those were healed up and we're not that bad. But the issue is that it's always a worry when it's like I don't want to take it as a serious issue, because it always generally ends up being a issue that I just heal from.
Like, I mean, like if you wait a day, like waiting a day or two like that's fine, because it could just I'd say that's fine. But if it just seems to be getting worse, then I'd say, yeah, go in. But if it's getting better, then that's fine.
Well, the issue is that it could also be
what it is.
Well, the issue is
if you know what it is, then yeah.
Well, the issue is that sometimes
and then of course, yeah, you don't want to. I understand that you're worried about like the bill, and hey, they're gonna run this test that is so unneeded.
Well, it's not just specifically the bill, but it's more of like it's also like some sicknesses like getting the flu or getting COVID kind of thing. Can last for a week. Like even if you don't fully know, it could last for like a week or two, and depending on your immune system, could last for a really long time.
No, but if you know what you got, then yeah, don't worry about going in. Just do what you need to do to get over it. It's like, okay, yeah, I know this is what I have. You don't need to go in. It saves you the freaking trip. Saves you the trip, saves you the money, saves you the hassle.
In my understanding, catching strays is just a way to point out somebody receiving unsolicited broadword jabs. Oh, right. That actually makes sense, right? I remember that. Been a while. Thank you for explaining
that. And what didn't help at the Home Depot was the benefits they were giving me made it hard for me to find medical insurance that didn't remove a lot of the benefits that I was getting. And a lot of those benefits were actually good that I needed. And I was like, God darn it, would they kindly just give us medical insurance plans just right in front of us that it's like, hey, we can pay into.
Would you kindly?
And this is what we were like, we've been suggesting to them, and they go, no, you have to go find your own.
You know, I actually, because like I know my body well enough to know that my body actually starts acting up, physically, on a lot of things. Like, I've had, my skin not be in the best of shape for like, I think about this point, 2 years now. No, it's been more than 2 years, it's getting on to 3 years. And it's just like the dry skin and a lot of issues like flakiness, and it would not go away after doing a lot of cream of like lotion and stuff like that. Well, while it sounds bad, it's been going on for years, yes. But I know for a fact that it's like eczema. So very common in a lot of people. It's not really curable, but I do know that my eczema gets really reactive when I start getting really stressed out. And it started like a couple years ago when I did my first big move and started to get like a more uptight job and stuff like that. And especially this past last year, I was overstressed, so my eczema was all over the place. Like, it wasn't great. Heck, I even had a dry cough non-stop. Like, I legitimately had a dry cough non-stop for like, I think about a year and a half. And I think I only stopped doing that coughing about a couple months ago. And that's ever since I got into a new position, because I actually, lo and behold, I actually have a boss who is not an absolute piece of crap, because they actually treat me like an actual human being. Like, it's not that hard, but yeah, I actually yeah, I actually
I've been there. It's not, we had an HR manager over at the Home Depot who she'd always change up the policies, but she'd do it to a lot of associates and anybody who basically would call her out on her crap.
Yep. I would like to do that too, but obviously I want to at least maintain a job, because I need a job. I don't have anything backup currently, and I need to make money. Otherwise, I will not be able to live in this apartment and make rent, and it'll cause a lot of issues. It's hard to find bosses.
The only reason why she kept changing the policies stuff up on me was because I made her look bad in front of one of the founders.
Oh yeah, of course. Pettiness.
Yeah.
It's hard to find bosses with that for good on you. Yeah. Here's the thing. I've in person, like, in terms of actually approachable bosses, I like, it's the personality of like, they're not so hard. They are at the very least willing to be approached, to talk to. Whether they act upon it or make the smart decisions, that's a different story. But with the bosses, the previous bosses, they just did not really like take a lot of feedback. They kind of did their own thing without listening to anybody, so it's kind of like really poor like decision making. So yeah, I never truly had a really terrible boss in terms of personality. I just had people who are in leadership positions thinking that they know everything about the world, because they have the experience, versus people who actually are working in the front. I don't understand why it's so hard to not treat employee like a number and name. Yeah, no, it's like, I mean, here's the aspect I always get at, is that when you make or run a business, no matter what kind of business it is, you have to make ends meet. Like, it's money, and you have to do stuff to make the business keep going. Otherwise, the company's gone, you lose money, you could lay off people, etc. Like, I get it. You have to make ends meet. There's an aspect of the company that needs to act a little bit stricter on making some numbers or whatnot. But it's also at the same time, when you start treating people like things versus actual people, then you start you start losing a lot of trust. You start losing a lot of respect, and you get a lot of layovers. It's not great feeling. I'll do the tax seat on gold. He needs that. So that's why it's just like, it's not that difficult to at least be reasonable with people. I accept like being unreasonable in terms of like, oh, we have to make ends meet, crunch time, etc. Do this, do that, even after like well planning. Like, if it's something that we have to rush due to reasons, I am more than I'll say like I'm relatively fine with crunch time, just because it's just like it's sometimes inevitable. It's a business, no matter what you do. But at the same time, I'm just like, people are people. We're not robots. It's like, just because we are in a sense expendable does not mean we're actually are. Yeah, no, I really don't get it why there's like people in positions like, that's the thing about like people with experience and power is like, in my book, just because you have like 30 years under your belt of a set skill does not mean you're still right for the job. It just means that you have skills. You're not absolutely a best choice. And even then, I've learned skills only can get you so far in a position at any company, because every company works differently. Every company acts differently. Everyone has different employees. They worked before does not mean they'll work again.
Yeah.
It's all about adapting. It's like, do you know the basics? Cool. At that point, adapt to the company. But then again, companies are like, oh, you have 30 years of experience. We don't have to train you. Okay, if you don't have to train them, then hire them and never train them. And they don't need to answer any questions or anything like that. If you answer questions, then you're not actually hiring. I'm just like, I'm not saying like it's training is like bad. I'm just saying like it's the reasoning is just so bad.
Yeah. That's exactly like at the Home Depot, where that they don't actually train their employees that they hire.
Mm-hmm.
And the day that I was calling for backup loading assistance, here's one dude who was actually supposed to be a backup loader. He was just looking out, seeing if I still need help. I kept going back inside, acting like, oh nope, I'm still busy. Oh, does he still need help? Nope, I'm still busy. When he wasn't actually busy. Which was ticking me off. Ticking the customer off.
Yeah.
And forced us both to have to, no choice, get the sliding glass door off of the cart, get it onto his trailer, which was kind of low to the ground. And I shoved it forward because he couldn't get down that low. He was only able to lower it down low enough with his arms. And then I shoved it forward, and by shoving it forward the way I did, I tore my pectoral tendon.
Oh, hi, Skull.
Of course, just say it like that. Your Skull's not special. Just like, oh, hi, Skull. Yeah. No, it's hi, Skull. How was your Christmas?
Why you have to say it with a lisp?
I'm also kind of bored and tired, and I'm shaking things up. How was your Christmas? Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get Will anything? Because he's expecting coal under his mistletoe tree.
I got plenty of candy in my stocking.
Was it black
I already
licorice?
ate. No, ugh.
Very nice one. They took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, no, for sure, Sid.
I snacked on pretzels earlier. They were like snickerdoodle like pretzels. Snickerdoodle flavored pretzels. Sweet, salty pretzels.
Oh, speaking of Skull and Sid, so I was mentioning to Will earlier to stream, but this is one of my last streams for 2024 because I am still planning to do a Saturday stream. That's going to be my last Saturday stream of 2024. I'm going to try to make it at least a fun one. I don't know what's going to be happening, but I'm going to see if people are going to be doing and stuff like that and all that. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I really want to try to beat the final boss before we end off 2024, but you know, I can't guarantee it because Jamie is a busy bean.
Yes.
So I'm not going to force her or anything of that. In that regard, I also don't know if I'm going to be doing D&D. So this may be one of my last 2024 streams before I go into my New Year's Eve stream. And one thing I was actually asking Will was, do you and Skull and Sid, do you guys have any New Year's resolutions coming up? Do you guys have any hopes of getting something done, or like maybe even a game or something big or something like that out of the way? It doesn't have to be overly complicated. I recommend not being overly complicated or not having very open-ended, vague kind of things. Like something specific enough that it can be done decently easily and just fill it up as it go. It doesn't have to be like a year-long thing or anything like that. It's more of like a curiosity because I know not everyone does like New Year's resolutions or have an idea what they want to do, but it's always curious. It's like, what kind of goals do people have kind of like kicking around? Oh, it's totally fine. Last stream is 20. It's a nice update. Yeah. We have 5 days left to go in the year. Pretty much, yeah. 2024 went by fast. I don't know how I don't like that feeling because 2024 isn't exactly my favorite year. I've worked at a job that I wanted to be temporary, and I've been at it for like a whole year. I don't get anything. Oh, you got Jamboree. Nice. I was thinking of bringing Jamboree into on Saturday, but I'm not 100% certain how many people are going to be around to play it.
And 44 went by too fast. That's why I'm so nauseous.
Yeah, anything you guys looking forward to next year? Game or anything else wise?
I'm looking forward to.
Oh yeah?
Scales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings.
Is that the Hobbit game, right?
Yes, it's that Hobbit game. I'm going to play it.
Right. You mentioned that. It does look fun. Hi, Mike.
It shall be relaxing to play as a hobbit. And then I'll finally get to see what it's like on my sister's level. No, wait, no, not my sister's level. My brother's level. My youngest brother's level.
Rip.
He is that short.
Ah! Got hurt. Speaking of like Christmas, I actually did watch the Polar Express because it's the 20th anniversary for it, and also I just wanted to do it because it's been a while since I last saw it.
I watched that on Christmas Eve, and I watched another Christmas movie on Christmas Eve before I passed out.
I watched Die Hard for the first time, which entertaining. It actually holds up and is pretty solid. Funny enough, my first and only real Die Hard film. I did watch some of the second one, but I don't remember much of it, except the ending scenes. But I don't remember. I haven't seen the fifth. I haven't seen the third, and I never saw the first. And I wanted to watch the first one for a while, but I have seen all of the fourth, and I really do like it. But I know Die Hard is a rated R franchise, and the fourth one is an oddity because it made it as a PG-13. While that deters a lot of people, and going down to a PG-13 from a rated R to a PG-13 is risky, it actually worked really well, and I enjoyed it. So going from that to rated R was kind of a whiplash.
I have not seen Die Hard.
I would recommend it. I enjoyed at least the first one. It's simple, but it has enough characterizations for everyone that I really liked it. And it's a simple movie. It's not anything spectacular. It's as actiony 80s as you can get for rated R. It's pretty much like a movie where they set up as many action scenes as they could. It's kind of like, oh, what kind of action scene can we do here? What kind of action scene can we do here? And it kind of sounds like they're throwing a lot of things at the window, and sometimes that's kind of creates a mess. But it flowed enough well with each other that it actually really worked really, really well. So I actually like Die Hard. Live Free Die Hard, which is the fourth one, I actually enjoyed too. Even if I never watched the previous Die Hards, it is good enough in my book to say that it's a worthwhile film. And I think both earned the title of good action movies. Let's see. What did you guys do? Phantom got me a fantasy degree. Now I can play with people. I went to family's house. Oh. Finally played Jamboree. Yeah. I mean, I'm planning to bring it back for a little bit because, again, it's been a while since we last played Jamboree together. I mean, it is, funny enough, my third most played Switch game of the 2024, and it's like that's the only reason is because I wanted to get as much out of it right away because I bought it full price. Any game? Oh, Stardew Valley. There's that too. Wait, Will, have you and Skull been playing Stardew Valley together?
I've not gone on to Stardew Valley in a long while. I only went on there one day to see who Alex was. But have not started another Stardew Valley to play with Skull.
I actually gave Kyle my golden cassette tape because it was like an exclusive thing, and I was like, you know, you can have it because I never played Stardew Valley. He's more of a fan of it, and honestly, as much as I could say like it's a collector's item, it's like I think he deserves it more. He actually got to listen to the cassette tape because he actually found a player for it.
Ah.
You have a baby in Stardew Valley? Ooh.
I have I just have two children. A boy and a girl.
I have been stuck on 3 games, 76, Power Word, and No Man's Sky, waiting for 2 more. Once for Wilds. Yep. Well, she can finally get a PS5 now. At least have a reason to get a PS5 now.
Yeah, they did, there's an app that was on the PS4, but it got taken off. It was, Fandango at Home, other known as Voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think my mom was telling the truth at first, until I checked mine. Because I had it on there, and it showed that it was still on there, but it wasn't letting me load it.
Yeah, that
It was just showing the home screen, and that was loading, and it's like, what the heck?
well, once you download a game or app, it is on your PlayStation. It's the same reason why people got PT and still have it to this day, even though it was fully delisted and everything.
Yeah, so now it's like, okay, so my mom's going, she needs a PS5. So I don't know if the Voodoo Thing app is on the PS5 still, or if Sony just completely took it off of their stuff.
Likely the latter. Best Buy deals. Best Buy has some deals, but there's not much on PS5 specifically. You can check it out. I follow a guy who gives me all the deals online, so...
My brother has an extra PS5, but they're looking possibly to give that to my mom.
Give it to me. Give it to me so I can mod it.
It's got a few issues with it. The USB ports don't want to work, but it has a different charging cord for it, or thing, something like that. I don't know all of it. All I know is that USB ports just don't want to work.
GameStop does have cheaper. I mean, the Nintendo console is going to be expensive. PS5 is technically going to be cheaper if you get the pre-owned ones that are not the PS5 or Slim, but PS5 Pro or Slim. I would recommend those, especially since there's like actual games on the PlayStation. Yeah, but it's also one of those things that Skull does have like PlayStation games on the PS5. It'd be kind of like one of those like, yeah. And also, I don't know what is gonna be exclusive to Nintendo, because Nintendo's not someone who's gonna be exclusive to a new generation console until it's like a big jump. And according to sources, it's gonna be a Switch 2. So it's gonna be like the Wii U, where it's gonna be backwards compatible with the previous console, and it's gonna be like an upgrade. I think it's more of comparable to the 3DS and new 3DS. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'm not getting a PS5 yet.
PS5 is not going to be on a good sale for you for like a long while, Will.
Just like I'm not getting one of the new Xbox consoles yet.
I mean, there's no real point to get the newer Xbox consoles, to be honest.
Just like there's a lot things I'm not getting yet. I still got a lot of other stuff I need to deal with. I need to find. I just waiting. I also gotta wait to find out what's going on with my back. If these lesions are gonna go away, or if they get worse, or if they're not changing. Last floor.
I'm gonna try some breeding so I can get some more monsters, but yeah, this is the last floor.
Also, we could also potentially hatch that one egg.
Yeah, I think Zapbird is something I don't have, so yeah, I will probably be adding to it. I don't think Nintendo is also going to make any, like, that many exclusive games. They have done it before, but it's not going to make that many exclusive games for, like, the new console.
I'm still waiting for Legends EA for more of that.
I think the original RE4 is on Nintendo console, but that's it. Yeah, the remake... I don't think any of the remakes are on the new Nintendo console. Yeah, they're putting it on mobile.
It's another healer dude.
Yeah, but they don't give me good monsters or that much experience, but you know what? It is what it is. I don't have Dance Veggie or I don't have the Jewel, so you know what? Just for tries.
It's a sack full of jewels, a tree, and a dancing ginger root.
I don't think I have the Jewel one, but I could be wrong. I don't think I do. Well, the two monsters that I care about are all gone, so... And it didn't...
It didn't work, so there goes the sirloin.
I mean, I can always buy it, so the good news is I can buy it. I have so much money right now. I'm like a Pokemon trainer.
We're loaded. Mimic.
100% RE4 on PS2. Yep. Prime 4 is literally day one. At least you play the Silent Hill Skull. I have not yet.
I got a Pikachu hat that can do the ear flops.
Ooh. Floppy flop flop.
I just gotta push the little thingies to make the ears go flop flop. My brother won it at the fair during the game, and that's what was my Christmas gift from him. But my Secret Santa was my actual blooded brother, same father, same mother. He's the one who got me the hoodie, the shirt, and the slippers.
Me friend is so much price.
He tried to get me sweatpants, kind of long, stretchy pants kind of thing, but Walmart was all out of my size. Every Walmart was out of my size.
You're too fat.
No, I'm too tall.
You're too fat.
No, literally, I'm too tall because every single one they were too short by what was my mom was saying. They had the right width size. It's the too tall. We don't give me the ones with the belt because I can't wear a belt. It causes me pain. And pain is my number 3 trigger for the POTS and vasovagal syncope.
Pain train.
Yeah. Number 2 is stress. Number 1 is heat. So summertime is not my friend.
That's why you should live in the igloo.
I'm almost tempted to move to Alaska.
I don't think it'll be better for you because the cost up there is worse, and it's like dark a lot of the time, and the internet's probably not that great either.
Either way, I know well, at least it'd be colder.
Yes, but still, I don't know if that'll be great for you living wise. Because again, like getting into Alaska, not only is it like really of a drag to get all the way up there, but it's also like everything is expensive. Like a jar of milk, I think it's like $15.
I know, but here I'll just go live in Antarctica. I'll just go freeze myself to death.
Technically speaking, you could get a job there that might be very, very simple, but it's mostly for researchers there. So you would need to require to find a reason to live there without just living there.
I'll just sit there and live there just for research purposes.
Well, you can eat stale food, year-old stale food.
I'll just eat what the astronauts eat.
What? Space food?
Yeah, I'll just do that. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll find somewhere more suited for me. But I can't really actually travel much. So
Freeze-dried food, anyone? No.
That's why in June will be the test trip to see how we're gonna do it, if it will work. Because if that works, then hey, we can do travel that way. Because we're gonna go part way, stop at a hotel, sleep, and then wake up the next day and and go the rest of the way. Because you can get to Idaho in 1 day, but we're taking 2 days to get there. And yeah, we'll be staying at my grandma's.
I mean, the Switch 2 is not going to be much more than, by the rumors, not going to be much more than the upgrade of Switch. So I don't think there's much point to get a Switch 2 unless you're just that invested in it. Alright, I'm gonna...
And you're gonna do some breeding.
I need to get rid of some monsters for now.
Which should increase our chance of getting the library.
Yeah, I have... Well, first and foremost... Well, let's see. What we got for monsters right now? Slip, Mint... You know, I don't think I need, like, Obi or Mint that much, so... Oh, these are the same gender. Right. Man, so many female ones. Oh, there's a winged slime. Oh, I haven't had Mad Plant yet. You know what? Let's do it.
I have Family Guy on my TV, and I just watched Stewie drown his teddy bear in a toilet. The heck? I think I've watched too much Family Guy.
Family Guy is not my type of humor.
Have we had a Blizzardy?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we had to make Rainhawk.
Gotcha. You're Zapbird.
I name you Zappy. Why are you named TH?
I have no idea.
Oh. Oh, Zapper doesn't count. Okay, so it doesn't...
Oh, so it's only monsters that we've
So if you receive an egg, that means it's just automatically registered. Got it.
Okay.
I'll use a dragon. What we got for monsters? Lizard fly. I guess I'll just make a lizard fly. Again, I'm literally just breeding whatever monsters come up. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. I know that I could probably just look at what monsters I may or may not have, plan it out in the future. I personally think that's a way too much effort right now. I really don't care.
Just random breeding, get the monster, get it added, hope to get the library portal.
Yeah.
Technically, there is a reason behind it. There's just no organization to it.
Yeah, and we could easily plan out for future breeding, but really, there's no point.
Yeah.
That would require a lot of pre-planning and stuff like that, and it is not worth in my book.
I mean, we already technically got our final team planned.
Yeah.
We know what to use, so it's...
For the most part, yeah, because the only thing that I would not be able to essentially guarantee is just and it's specifically I would say if I need to rebreed or more solid monsters for like future fights. Ugh. I could get a Drax slime. Fireweed. You know what? That sounds more interesting. Why not? Let's try that. Bum ba da dun. Bum bum ba da 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 da. Da 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 da.
I should kind of always wonder, where do the parents truly go? Do they, like, die, or do they just run off?
I think it's intended that they run off, but why would they run off? It's like every single parent does that.
They just abandon their child.
Name me a weed. Because I can.
Oh, that still just reminds me just what people kept naming Sprigatito Weed Cat.
I mean, it looks pretty high.
Actually, you know, I'm sure going like, oh great, now I'm calling it Weed Cat. When I was choosing my starter, is like, great, I'm calling it Weed Cat. And then next you know, everybody starts talking about Wait Coco, how it's like It's got the derp face where there's nothing behind those eyes. And I'm looking, it's like, oh great, now I cannot unsee that.
You know what sucks is like the fans' reactions to Sprigatito's like final evolution. That's just creepy.
There's so many things with the fans' reactions to a lot of the Pokemon things or the things they come up with. It's like, I cannot unsee this, people. Would you stop it? They make it harder and harder for me to freaking have these Pokemon in my party.
Kind of like what they did with Gardevoir. You know exactly like what they did. It's Lopunny and Gardevoir currently are the biggest offenders. And I'm just like, people are weird. I know it's the internet.
I can't have Gardevoir or Lopunny in my freaking party. Just because of what people have done to them. I can't.
I didn't even use I used Gardevoir because it's really good at Psychic, but Lopunny I wouldn't even really use anyway because it's like it's not that great.
As soon as I get Gardevoir, it goes right into the PC box. It's in there forever in the void. Same with Lopunny, it goes right in the void.
Gardevoir is a vertical stick bug with a dress. You know what? That's true. I can see that.
It's like they forever have ruined the Gardevoir. It's like I can't even do it. And it just, if I want to add its Mega Evolution, I'll pull it out once. Get evolve do the Mega Evolution for Gardevoir. Get its Mega Evolution thing in the Dex, then put it back into the void and go, nope, now you're in there forever. You will never come back out. And I cannot. Now they're messing with my boy Typhlosion, and now it's like, great. Now I can't even choose Cyndaquil in this Johto region anymore. And I like Cyndaquil. I like my fire starters.
I usually go for water. Water's always been my top pick.
I mean, I can beat the Elite Four with any of the starters, but I always go for fire. And now they've ruined Typhlosion for me. I can't unsee what they've done to Typhlosion. It's like, what else? What other Pokemon do they want to ruin? I'm not mentioning the one. I am not mentioning one of them. I don't know. That one has been. People, they better stay away from my Umbreon.
Skeledirge. I don't remember that one. I know I've seen it. What the heck is
What did they what?
Skeledirge.
Don't tell me that they did something to my Skeledirge.
Oh, Skeledirge is Fuecoco's final evolution. Right.
They do something to my Skeledirge.
They probably did. It's the internet. What do you expect?
What have they done to my Crocodile boy?
I don't think you would want to know if Sid is saying something like that.
Don't you dare.
I'm just saying, Will.
I mean, they've already ruined Vaporeon enough that
Did you know that Vaporeon is
Don't you... We shall not speak of that.
But did you know that Vaporeon...
I understand.
Are you sure?
But we shall not speak. Yes. I've heard it all. I've heard all of the lore with that. We shall not speak of it. I've even seen clips on TikTok. I've seen the worst one of them all. I don't need... We don't need no more! Oh, I'm gonna die.
Do you actually not know about the Vaporeon, like, I won't say creepypasta, like, the whole Vaporeon cursed lingo, I would say, probably? Like, I don't know the full saying, because I didn't bother fully looking at it, but at the same time, I'm just like, it is ridiculous.
It is. It's truly ridiculous what they've done.
Will, should I get a Mudron or a monster called Lipsy?
Let's see. With Lipsy is quite ridiculous looking because of the giant lips.
Yep.
I've never seen Mudron.
All right, let's go with a Mudron. I don't have either one of those, so let's just make something like that. I haven't heard anything towards Vaporeon. Oh, okay, so basically, I'll just give you like a quick synopsis.
I'll give you the floor to go ahead and do it this time.
Yeah. So like, pretty much, I don't know the full details. It is on you for looking up the full details if you're interested. But pretty much the lore about it is that somebody on the internet did an actual study on Vaporeon, with like all the lore, all the stats, all the like everything, and concluded that Vaporeon is, I guess like they say, like 96 compatible with human beings to mate. That's pretty much it. And there's like a copy pasta, like, I want to say, yeah, there's like, yeah, it's copy pasta of this whole paragraph being like, oh, did you know that Vaporeon is like 96% blah 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 blah, and it's a cursed knowledge kind of thing. That's pretty much it for Vaporeon. And somebody took the time and effort to do that.
They went deep into it.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah, it's the internet decision making is what I say. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you there, Sid.
Oh, you would not be wrong. With how far it's been taken. I mean, there's the video I've seen on TikTok. It talks about how like the human can even turn the Vaporeon white, so to speak. And lo and behold, this human-esque looking Vaporeon, who of course is all female looking, comes back into the room with all these other female looking Pokemon, and some of them, yes, there's even a Gardevoir and a Lopunny in there. And she's completely white as a ghost. Oh, that Vaporeon explained it within depth of the whole lore. It went, oh. And my phone would not let me scroll away no matter how hard I tried. I was stuck. I was stuck on a freaking loading thing. And it kept not loading anything.
Yeah, it's again, like, the internet is weird. Internet ruins a lot of things, so that's why it's like, this is cursed knowledge. It's like, if you like, this is one thing, like, if I ever have a kid, and I do hope to have a kid to teach them, I'm gonna make sure that they understand what the internet truly is like. And I'm gonna make sure to be careful with what they are able to learn and what they're able to get. I will at least try to. It's not going to be an easy thing, like, especially how the internet is right now. It's just, it is, yeah, it is a cursed place.
Yeah.
I wish the internet wasn't like that. I miss the early days of the internet, like early days of YouTube, and being like, oh hey, here's just random cat videos, or here's a random like 40-second video of someone doing a funny. Like, I miss the days of just being a simple, like, random stupid, but it was still funny and legitimately just weird.
Like what they were doing with Vine and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, I miss those simple times. Nowadays, it's all about clickbait. It's all about, like, typical bandwagoning of stuff. It's, like, rage baiting. It's all that stuff. Even cursed knowledge just to get all that stuff. And I'm just like, can't we just have a relaxing, chill time where I don't have to learn this stuff? It is some knowledge. We've done it our best to avoid so far, I hope. I mean, again, like, it's one of those, like, people are going to be out there to ruin stuff. To using Gardevoir without the possibility of a comment. Yeah. I mean, again, like, at the very least, I've been able to keep it very simple with a lot of my Pokemon playthroughs. When I finally start with X, I will probably just do that joke with Will, just being like, hey, do you know about Vaporeon? Without going into much detail with it. Again, I'm not going to go into legitimate details on regard of like, oh, this is what it is like or whatever, because I don't care. I'd rather not fully know. I don't want to be like, oh, here is a Pokemon that I would love to be like, etc. Like, it's not my thing.
The only reason why I don't like Sylveon is because I battled one person 7 times in a row, back to back, all those 7 times, to use the Sylveon, and their Sylveon was just complete and utter garbage. And after I beat that Sylveon, they just kept leaving. They just kept quitting the battle. And no matter how hard I kept trying to find somebody new, I just kept getting paired right back with that same person. And they'd always use Sylveon, and that's all they had was just Sylveons.
It is brand new Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, by the way, here is a Mudron. I think it's unique to monsters specifically. That's why you have never seen it. No, actually, no. I think it is actually a monster you can get in previous Dragon Quest games. I just don't remember it.
I do have a Sylveon in Scarlet. It is level 100. I've used it to get the shiny Rayquaza, just because, well, fairy type.
Oh, speaking of that, I need to get on that. I'll probably get on it tomorrow. I have a couple friends who are waiting on me. I told that I would do it with them. I just need to get on it.
Yeah, and basically just use any fairy type.
Okay, when you did that, do you need to make it slightly competitive, or can I just make a powerful monster?
Basically, my Sylveon, I used mine because I had somebody else. I had others on there. There was another person on there who used another. There was one on there. They had a Zacian. Another person, they had a. They was using their shiny Rayquaza, and then somebody else was using God, who was it? What was the fourth?
Does Zacian lose to Mega Charizard Y? Crowned. Zacian is Steel type. Is it mainly Steel type, or is it like Steel and something else? I forget.
It's got the fairy typing. It's got a fairy typing to it, so...
Fairy Steel, okay.
Yeah. So if you terrestrialize it, and it terrestrializes into a fairy type, then Dragon type moves aren't going to do much, and the fire type moves aren't going to... giant type moves aren't going to do a thing, and the fire type moves aren't going to do much.
Oh, is it very resistant to fire?
Basically, you cut the fire type moves down because now the steel typing is not there, so you're not going to really get hit by much. You'll still get hit, just not by much.
Well, yeah, this is without terrestrializing. This is normal, right?
Yeah. But without the terrestrializing, you'll still get hit by the super effective fire moves.
Mm-hmm.
Just the dragon moves. No, you're not going to get hit by them because the fairy typing.
Oh, I got a kiss. I don't remember the heart. Also, I didn't get more than 100. I just got 100. Her. Well, here is the secret library. This room is now mine.
Let's see. I think the fourth one was a
Oh, right. This I think this one tells you something of like unique combinations that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise in the game specifically. So, yeah, this is the secret portal of the library. We finally got the library portal. And that is the last portal we're going to be getting for a while because we need to get... I already forgot what was the request for the stupid side quest thingy. I know it's something that I need to go grab again, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Actually, I can just look it up right now. Give me a second.
The fourth Pokemon on the team was another fairy type. And I was just using that Moon Blast move, whatever it was called again.
Oh, right. It is a King Slime. I like how the...
And then... you see what the other one... Zacian just kept using Behemoth's Blade. While the shiny Rayquaza dude that was using dragon moves.
Could I not edit this one?
Yeah. So we were beating it, but we took it down. It wasn't defeating me. It was mainly using Earthquake and trying to use dragon moves, so the dragon moves weren't hitting me, but Earthquake, as long as you got some where your super defense lowers its special attack and you can raise your super special defense. You lower the super special defense. No, raise your special defense and lower its special attack. You're fine.
I swear that you're supposed to...
Shiny Rayquaza.
I swear that the last one for this one was like a gold slime, but this one says it's not a gold slime. Interesting. Well, either way.
I mean, people have been using... Even seen somebody use a Dunsparce against the Shiny Rayquaza, and others using other Pokemon.
Well, either way, I'm gonna have to figure out the Queen's request. The Queen's request is a long one. According to this one, this side quest goes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 monsters. A few of them I already got before. Flora J, did I just use that one? Because I think I just used that one. Oh, I have it. Flora J is still here. Cool. If that's one of the request monsters, I can easily get that done. King Slime is next, but the issue is with King Slime, there is a way to get a King Slime, but I am not going to be able to do it right now because Jamie's not here. It's within one of the new dungeons. We're going to be able to do that later. Curse Lamp, I don't currently have. A Metali, well, I don't have right now. I don't think we can get Oh no, we can't get a medallion unless I go in one of the specific dungeons. So I think it's a post-game dungeon specifically, or the last dungeon. So that one is going to be a harder one to get, unless I breed it for like Metal Dragon Slime. While
One
they
dude wants to breed, has a Metallia to breed with.
yeah, but I can't use it. I can't grab it.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Will?
I'm feeling pretty good still.
Okay, let's go on for a little bit more grinding because again, I need to get. Tong needs to get at least Life Song, which I need to look at. I need to look up briefly why I can't get it right now. I know I should be able to get it based on what we've learned with this whole game. God, this game is so complicated.
I do need to use the restroom, so I will be right back.
Sounds good. I will be here still for any questions you guys want to throw at me. I have stuff. Anyone having good plans for this weekend? Let's see. Tong has to be level 27. Oh, it's right almost there. 98 HP, 198. Oh man, it's not gonna be up there for a little bit. 94 MP, 145 agility, and 162 intelligence. So literally is gonna hamper me is both the level right now and HP. Oh, that's gonna be a little bit of annoyance, but yeah. Oh, it can also be learned by monsters with Revive and Warcry. Oh, it's a good thing I kept Warcry then. That's actually really, really good. That's the reason why I have it. It's such a unique attack. Okay, I'm gonna go with a harder one. Because I'm more powerful now. This is gonna be a while. So we're gonna... I forget what monsters are in this one. We're gonna figure it out later. I'm gonna be exploring just so I can get as much items as possible. And to get as much experience as possible. Because we need as much experience as possible. And figure it out so I can make... What are you guys? You're a weed bug. Oh, dude, look at all the weed. This is floor 24 floors. This is floor judgment. Yeah, it's floor judgment. Sakubar. See, I got a bazaar gate. Well gate. Got the farm gate. Got the goopy gate. Middleman's gate. Yep. Library gate. Yep. That should be all the gates. And then there's a post gates left within after I beat the main story. There's a couple of monsters. I might need to sacrifice a monster for that. Depends on who has it later. God, I wish I could. Oh, hydrate and snack time. I got a banana here. I should eat it. Thank you, Sid. Remember, kids, eat your fruit. I gotta eat more fruit more often. I'm trying to eat fruit every single day. Trying to lose some belly fat. Oh, that old man's gate. So I got a different one. Ah, so the queen's requests are not for the gate, but this old man's gate is something I never did. I'm pretty sure that one is I never did. Got it. Oh, there's a fun fact on here. Yeah, thanks for the snacking though, Sid. It's great. There's a fact apparently. I do have ways to hack this game, but apparently, according to Wicca, apparently that's my way. That's my way of saying Wikipedia now. According to this Wikipedia, there is coding of a Traveler's Gate that ultimately did not make it to the final cut for unknown reasons, likely because of time issues and difficulty, because this game is complex, and there is a lot of difficult dungeons in this one. Like, after playing this one, yeah, there's quite a bit of problems.
I'm back.
Hello. 2 hours with no food and water. I mean, I've been drinking liquid, but I haven't had food in a little bit, because right before I started the stream, I did eat something. So, but yeah, I should get snacks. Sid did some hydrate and snacking, so get some hydrate and snacking on you, Will.
What do you think I just sat down and took a drink.
Good. But yeah, now I was reading on the coding, reading on this trivia. So apparently, there was a final dungeon that was cut for unknown reasons, but it can be accessed through Game Shark, apparently. So I can technically access it. I do have not exactly a Game Shark, but I do have a hacking device that can get into Game Boy Color games. Context of the dungeon indicate that it was meant to supersede all other Traveler Gates. So that basically means it was supposed to be the ultimate dungeon gate. In terms of difficulty, because apparently there are 99 floors with a variety of top-tier monsters. It is not an easy dungeon by the sound of it. While the final room does not contain a boss, the surroundings indicate that it's supposed to be Darktrium, the super boss of Dragon Quest VI, as well as the hardest monster to obtain in the game. Oh, is it Darktrium the one that I only have one chance to make? Oh yeah, that is him. I'm not gonna spoil it, but there is only one way to make him. And
that the one that we need God, hold on.
We need we need a unique monster. And we need to make a specific boss monster. No, not that one.
Okay. So we don't need that one. Okay. Then it's not the one that I was thinking of.
Yeah, so Darktrium is pretty much, you can't get him unless you beat the game. And you have to, I think, yeah, I did get this once. No, I know I did it get once, but I forget if I can get the specific monster after, bless you, the story, or after the final big battle. And specifically talking about the big battle, it's like the ultimate monster battle that took me forever to beat. Let me double check. I can look this up on this wiki, so at least this wiki is really good. Bless you.
Oh. Dang, every time I sneeze, all my joints just begin to hurt, as if like thousands and thousands of needles just jam right into the bones. I didn't request acupuncture when I sneeze.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the specific monster to make Darktrium specifically acupuncture.
I didn't request it. All I requested was just to sneeze normally.
Sid made a joke.
I know he made a pun.
Well, Jamie would be proud.
Yes, Jamie would. We need at least a pun when Jamie's not here. We need somebody to make a pun.
Yeah. But no, the specific monster I cannot get until I beat all the specific a specific set of gates in the post game only. So it requires a lot of work to get. And you only get one of these monsters. Only one. So yeah, this ultimate monster is really hard to make and really hard to get. And I did get it. I did get this specific monster one time. I think my brother did make him once, but that was a long time ago. Haha, I got you. Thank you, Sid. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Yeah, but like thinking about it, this game has a lot of like effort put into it, such as for a simple concept. But yeah, no, this
It's
Huh?
yeah. Since I didn't actually get to really beat this game, I never made him.
You can make him if you want. You can't have an entire living dex. It's impossible to get an entire living dex because there's so little space for all the monsters.
You can't do it because there's that one monster that you can only get one of unless you find another trainer with it and you can steal it off of them.
Oh no. So there is. I'm not gonna spoil it for those who we're not gonna get there for a while, I will say, but there is a monster in this game that there's only one of in the game. So it's kind of like in Pokemon, you know how legendary Pokemon you only can get one of them in each game. Yeah, this one is only one of in this game. There's no way of getting him anywhere else outside of like trading, which is only bought with the anti-rule. If another person antes up with that monster.
I mean, we came across, for this one monster that I mentioned in the DMs, we came across somebody with a trainer with it, and we pinched it off of him.
Yep. I think every other monster outside of specific boss monsters you can get again. It's just this specific monster that I know of.
Yeah, this
you
one.
You can never get him again.
He's the only one. You can't find another trainer with it to pinch it off of them. It's one and done.
Yep. And again, like even if you wanted to try doing a living dex, it's impossible. There's too many monsters in this game to make it like a living kind of dex of monsters. So you have to literally pick and choose. The only reason why you would do it is to 100% the library. That's it.
This would really eat at me. The only way I'd be able to possibly finish that dex is I'd have to use a cheat.
Why would you need to use a cheat?
If one exists, if I'm on the emulator on the laptop, I'd have to use a cheat for it.
Well, no, like the monster you can get if you beat the entire game.
I'm still trying to complete the whole the whole living dex thing, just turned 100% the whole living dex and 100% the entire game, which I will not do. I am not putting any money on that. I am not making another 100% bet thing again.
I mean, this Dragon Warriors game is a big one, so it's not easy. You cannot make a living dex out of this one. Dark Prince, however, you did that to yourself.
I've already made that bet with Dragon Quest IX, and I've been regretting it since. I opened my mouth and inserted my foot.
I wonder when Square is going to release like a Dragon Quest compilation of games. I really hope they do.
Have you mentioned about you finding a Dragon Quest game that's like, hey, I got this new Dragon Quest game. And you mentioned like joking about me 100%ing it. I am not saying that I'd do it. I'm not saying bet. I'm not saying nothing.
Okay, to be fair though, it is only that Dragon Quest game. Like every other Dragon Quest is as simple as regular JRPGs that you would say. Like I've 100%ed the first Dragon Quest game, and
that one was not that hard. I was able to do that one.
the first Dragon Quest game is really simple. It's not a
It was
tough one.
It was full straightforward.
Yeah, I mean it's the first one of its kind. Like it literally started the whole JRPG genre.
This one, and I'm still working on gathering money. I haven't been able to get any further. I'm like in this chapter, I'm still gathering money to get the gear to move forward. Because of hold on. So I'll pull up the. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. Where'd you go?
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Kanajo? Keep it out of here.
It's right. That's not the walkthrough.
Okay, I got revived now. What do I need for? Oh, oh, god dang it! I am 3 points away on HP. Ah, god dang it! Looks like I need to do Tongue one more level, and then I can get Life Song. I forget, did I have another way? Yes, I did. Oh, there you are, a healer. Cool. I did buy another sirloin, so in case we want to poach again. Such a bad term to use, but it makes sense. It's not untrue.
In Dragon Quest IX, I got my 7th and final fig. I was already returning to the to where I needed to return to. That happened, and now I'm. So basically, I finished chapter 5. I'm on chapter 6, where I'm down. Basically, where a whole lot of stuff happened. I'm done with the freaking figs and the one tree. Now I'm down dealing with another part. And I can't move any further until I get this gear and get a little... Just so I can get the boost from that gear and move forward. Because my gear is inferior. And the price of this new gear is... too much.
Sounds like you're trying to get a Rolex of gears.
Well, you would think so, because of the price, just the skyrocket of the price. Before, the gear that I was bought before with this one was like it was well below 10,000, well below, so it wasn't that much. It's like, okay, good, cool, I wasn't having to spend that much. Now all the gear is like well over 10,000.
You're not even halfway through you're more than halfway through the game, right?
I believe so. I'm more than halfway. I am on the walkthrough. This one's chapter 6. The next part is chapter 7 on the walkthrough, and then after that is chapter 8, which brings me up to the final boss part, and then the chapter 9 of the walkthrough is the post-game content.
Okay, so you're more than halfway. You're almost there to beating the story at least. So you're getting there.
Yes. Yeah, I'm getting there. It's just it's gonna take me some time with the buying my gear at this moment. So I've been working on it. Just at this time right now where I'm at, all I can fight is gold golems. I can't fight anything that will give me more money than them at this time.
Apparently, I do need to get another gold golem for the queen's request, and my god, that's gonna be annoying to do.
Oh yeah, and also, by the way, there's no way we're finishing SWTOR before this year's over.
Oh, heck no. I wasn't intending it. I'm hoping we can finish SWTOR by early next year.
Oh, there's a good chance. There is definitely a good chance.
Because, like, we need to get through Hoth, and that requires at least one more session?
With the update, now, since we are on the Republic side, it's going to start showing these different little events happening on different planets. And since we're on Hoth, it's going to show events happening on Hoth. They're like random events sort of things at different outposts. Of the Empire pretty much attacking those outposts, and we gotta help them. We could get good stuff out of it, but yeah, that's what will happen. That's what they've added, and it's like, oh lovely, thank you, hinder our quest, why don't you, even more.
Well, we're just gonna have to deal with it, but do you think we'll be able to finish it by next session?
Yeah, we could finish it by the, we can finish off, should finish it by the next session.
Okay, cool. So then we can go to the next planet, which is which is the last planet of chapter 2, and then we can get finally into the last chapter.
Hoth is the final one of chapter 2, and then we'll be on chapter 3.
Cool. We're already we're gonna be into part 3, which after that, then it's up to James and I if we want to get the final expansion. At this point, I don't think James and I are going to be doing any of the expansions. We're just going to finish up the main story, and that's it. Because James has James is only playing it because we're playing it and we're finishing up the story. I don't think he has any interest to continue the story.
Yeah, I mean, the expansions are fun, but they can be tedious and long and basically more, how do I put this? It's a lot more dialogue that in a lot of points than actual gameplay.
Yeah. And even he said the story was pretty mediocre to him. So yeah, I don't think, like, once we finish SWTOR, we're just gonna call it there. We're not gonna go for more content.
I could take my character further. It's just I might not, because I already got one just like it, already further ahead.
I mean, you also got like what was it? You got one who's currently in the fetal position in the ship.
Actually, he's been thanks to what they've done, and will happen soon. He's being erased. A lot of people's original characters with names and whatnot. They're all being Thanos'd.
Not my original character. I still have it technically.
If you don't log into that character, its name and that character is going to be Thanos.
Well, we'll see if it lasts by next year, and we can probably bring it back we can probably bring all those characters back as a reference, being like, remember the times when we used these characters as a last goodbye kind of thing.
Yeah, you'll be able to, if you can get on and then type in that name, and it's like, yep, I'll be making this one. I just got to remember, how did I spell that name? I was going for Grimlock, and instead I spelled it something else.
Grimlock. You said, yeah. I think you said Grinlock.
And I think I spelled it Gramlock or something like that.
Yeah, it was a slight misspelling. That's it.
know it was Gramlock, and instead I spelled it Grimlock.
Me, Grimlock. Me no like kisses.
It was gonna be after my orc on Skyrim.
Me. Oh, me no like Decepticons. Decepticons are bad. I think that's how his voice goes. At least that's a version of his voice goes.
Skyrim, where you say I'm a bad father because I give my daughters daggers.
Yeah, children shouldn't be running around with knives.
Well, they're only running around with dragon bone daggers.
You know, speaking of knives, I actually saw a funny shorts video of a mom giving their I think 1-year-old, like they're in the toddler moving mobile, so like they're like you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like they put them in there, and she gives them a fake knife, so it's like the styrofoam or plastic knife, but it looks like an actual knife. And so she uses that, gives it to their little kid, and then she makes them go to each of their family members. Her mom, which is the grandma, her husband, I think her sister and her husband. and everyone but the grandpa were like, oh my god, and then they go after the knife, and then they realize it's fake, kind of thing. Like proper reaction. But then at the very end, when it's like you show it to the grandpa, and he's like, oh, what the heck? You shouldn't be playing with that, and doesn't even get up, and just keeps telling them to just stop doing that. It's just like, you shouldn't be touching that. What is going on? And it's like, it's kind of funny, and like it's a little wholesome.
I mean, see, with my daughters in Skyrim, at least I made them play with wooden swords first, get to train before I gave them their actual daggers.
Excuses.
I trained them.
Do I have a warp wing? I just realized, did I ever buy another warp wing? Ooh, a barrier. What does barrier? Allies become more resistant to breath attacks. That's a pretty good one. Ooh, this is gonna be. I want Blaze More to be a Blaze Most. It's a pretty powerful attack.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's technically Kafriz, but yeah. God. Killed that. That fly is on my screen.
Did you just see butterflies on your screen?
No, I got a fly on my screen. Okay, so... Ooh, what should we do with this one?
This one's a toughie.
Because Rock Throw is really good. It's pretty powerful. Hits everyone. Evil Slash, I know it's a very, very risky one. It has high attack, but it has has really, really low accuracy. Yes. Vivify is good because just in case my healer goes down, I have another reviver.
Mm-hmm.
Eerie Light is really good for all enemies less resistant to magic spells, so it's good if they want to be like a supporter in that aspect. I do like Radiant and I do like Guardian, especially since like it may not work on bosses, but there's still plenty of other battles we can deal with it. So far I've been using Gold Slime as a attacker, I should be using a little bit more of a mix, but you know, I'm kind of going with heal all. And then have just my healer, my supporter, be all the healing. Keep them with the revive and all that stuff. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, that sounds good.
It really does suck that they're so limited on like what moves they can learn.
Yeah.
Do I have a... Oh, I don't have a warp wing.
Did we not buy one?
I didn't get one. I should probably buy one next time. Oh well. That means I just have to get through this until I find a warp wing or yeah, until I buy one or I at least find one.
Gotcha.
I just need Tong to get one more level and it should learn Life Song. And then that way I can start deciding what to get rid of. Heal us all. Doesn't learn Life Song? Ooh. I mean, Life Song is such a good one, though. I want Life Song. I really do. Monster has to reach level 27. Already has. 198 HP. Already has 199. MP is 94, which is way above. Agility is 145, which is above. 162 intelligence, which is above. It naturally learned by Facer and 4 Laura J. It can also be learned by monsters with Revive and War Cry. Might have to keep going with this one until I get Life Song. I have to get I really want to get Life Song because it is a revive all. And it is such a good move to have in a very stark situation. I don't know, this was probably be my last go around for grinding for now. We have, oh, hold on. I likely still will say this is my last one because we've been going at this for a while. Until I get Life Song / a Warp Wing, I may not be able to do another like round of grinding because it is getting late. It's still within the week, middle of the week. I still have work tomorrow. The issue with Gold Slime is that its health is so low. Look at that, it's 150. I wish it was already 300. Where can I get the seeds? I would totally keep buying like health seeds just for yeah, for Gold Slime. Oh Jesus. So apparently Life Song is now like if you go to Dragon Monsters 2, its intelligent requirement moved like doubles. Like pretty much almost doubles. It goes up from 162 intelligence requirement to 292 intelligence. Jesus. That's one smart cookie. Life Song is a really good move. If I can get it, it'll be really, really good. Oh, snack time. I got chips. These are not like flavored chips. This is actually like tortilla chips I got from Costco.
What? No dipping sauce?
I don't have any right now. I put it away in my refrigerators. I got the habanero salsa. It's your favorite.
I need to get more of the bitchin' sauce.
I introduced you to that, right?
Yeah. I need to get more of it.
Get it from Costco if you can.
But I gotta wait and see what I can do with my food stamps. My food stamps went down from 172 to 162. I was in the 200s before, and then my SSI went up, and then my food stamps dropped, and then they dropped down more, and then they went back up. And it's like, would they make up their minds? Which way do they want to go? And then they dropped again after... Yeah, so next month they dropped down from 172 to 162. And if I want to keep my food stamps going, I got paperwork to mail off after it gets filled out. And then, yeah.
Makes sense. I really can't believe that 2024 is ending so soon. I don't know. I'm not ready for 2025. I was like, I would say I would be ready for 2025 if I was, if I did a lot in 2024, and I didn't.
I found out more about my health in about this year. And now I get to be monitored about it. For however long it takes. Pretty much I gotta still waiting for them to call me about that full body scan.
I think this is the... No, I still had some stuff to go down to. Okay. That's a love water. Look at all them warp steps I got. There's the whole... Let me see what's on to the left side. God dang it. There's more stuff. One thing about these procedure generated areas is that they can go on for like ages. Oh yeah, by the way, Will, when are you gonna go back to Dark Prince again?
I don't know. 'Cause I'm still, I gotta work on, I still gotta work on the Monsterpedia, finish it. And then it'll be done, and then I'll be done with with Dark Prince.
Yeah, we beat it. We beat the story. We done everything in terms of online play. Still sucky that I wish my monsters were a little bit stronger to even make it more of. Well, then again, technically speaking, I might have could have outlasted you in terms of like a battle.
If your gold slime had attacked that one of my monsters that won, you just kept doing that.
Yeah. If I had a chance to beat you, but the AI didn't go with it, and a lot of like, it was slim anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't have my Dark Prince copy anymore because I gave it to my brother for now. He is currently he's gonna try playing it at some point. I basically did what I'm doing with a lot of my games, is like packing them up and putting them in their cases. So like I'm calling it done. Because I have no intention of going back to it. Yeah, snow staff. I can get a lot of money with these staffs if I find a place to sell. I might just because of like how long it's taking, I might just go straight towards the holes now. Because, as much as I could just probably go straight towards the hole and find out faster. It's a droll. I really hope I can get Life Song. By the way, Will, what do you expect in January? Because, like, I know that a lot of people are saying Nintendo should have a January Direct. They usually do. So, do you have any expectations?
No, not really.
Yeah. Gonna be a lot going on in January. And what else is gonna suck in January? Changing my dates from 2024 to 2025.
I was gonna put up my 2025 calendar in that month.
Like, there's a lot of things I need to date in my work. So changing from the date from like from 2024 to 2025 is gonna be a little bit of a habit because I spent 12 months typing 2024.
I got a milk carton of double bubble gum balls.
A milk carton?
A small little milk carton thing, like what you would get in school, like elementary school, middle school kind of thing.
I didn't even know that they put them in milk cartons now.
It's like a Christmassy kind of little milk carton thing.
Okay.
And they're gumballs, but they go bad by July 2026. Supposedly is when they expire.
Yeah, but it's same with candy and a lot of sugary stuff. They can last for a while.
First, when I heard basically that sound, I was like, "Oh, I'm thinking Milk Duds." So I looked a lot closer at the carton and went, "Oh wait, those aren't Milk Duds. That's bubble gum." So yeah, I'll put that to the side.
Just have bubble gums every single day, and you'll eat it by then.
Oh, it'll definitely get finished because I'll most likely bring it with me in June. So I got something to chew on to distract me. But, and as every year, I always get one. It's $1 million bar.
You know what's sucky with gums is that the only gums that I've really liked nowadays is really minty gum, because their minty flavor lasts a heck of a lot longer than any juicy gum or bubble gum I ever get. Because juicy and bubble gum, they die after like 2 minutes. And it sucks because then it's like I want to put more in my mouth, but it's like I run out of them so fast, and they're not that great. But minty ones, they last in your mouth for a very long time, and they're pretty good in terms of refreshing taste. It sucks that mintiness is like the best type of gum flavor to last for a very long time, and yet juicy stuff does not last more than a second. It infuriates me, and it's gotten worse over the years.
There was one gum, I can't remember, but it came in like this tin, and it, like on the tin it would say "ouch" on it. So it seemed like they were Band-Aids, but they weren't. God, the flavor would only last like maybe a second, if that. It had like this waxy taste to them, or like a waxy feel to them. But it was bubblegum.
Would you stop defeating him? Let him live. God, you suck. It's a good thing that he only can do 1 damage to gold, and he has a ton of MP. Yes, Skull? What's up? And how do you know he's gonna use a feat? God dang it!
As soon as Toho gets up, that's when the defeat finally works.
How does this game knows when to use defeat? It cheats. Wii component cable, where could I get it? The retro game stores? Yeah, for sure. There's also various other third-party ones if you want to go that route. It's not needed, but it is definitely there for like options. There's also there's third-party ones. There's just the regular oh god, my words are mixing up. But yeah, no, there's a lot of various options. Even GameStop has it. Yes, live
It is
song.
life song.
Now here's the issue. I kind of want to get rid of Big Trip. As much as like it's a really good move to trip up everyone, I might consider getting rid of it because defense is good, but I know it doesn't use it a lot though. What would you say, Big Trip or Increase? It's one of those two to me. Best Buy wouldn't have component cables, at least nowadays. No one really uses component cables nowadays. Only those who are older.
Which move were you saying like it doesn't use a lot?
Increase. It's defense up, which is good, but at the same time, it's like the AI doesn't really use it a lot.
It uses Big Trip more.
It hasn't used Big Trip because it's more of a attacking, so it would use it more of an attacking move.
And this is for Tong.
Yep. This is the last move I need to breed for another unicorn.
Yeah, I'd go get rid of Increase and keep Big Trip for now.
All right, so get rid of Increase. Got it.
Yeah, because I mean, there may be a chance that Gold might learn Increase or something.
No, she's right. It's red, white, and yellow for the regular component cables. That's regular AVI.
Or those AV cords.
Yeah, if you're thinking about blue, white, and green, that's more of the higher definition component cables. I forget what they're exactly called, but they're a bit different.
However, on one TV that
Mike says the
family,
red, white, blue. Now, what'd you say?
On one of the TVs that me and my family had, we didn't have yellow. There was no yellow on our TV. There was only red, white, and green. So our yellow cord had to be plugged into green, and we were sitting there getting confused because every time we plugged it into, there was a yellow, but every time we plugged it into yellow, we were getting nothing. So we took the yellow and plugged it into green, and we finally got everything we needed.
Let's see. Blazer, price off the top of your head. If you're looking for the green and the higher definition ones, they have to be third party, and on top of my head, probably like $30. Around there is what I would guess. It's not that expensive, especially third party, but stuff like with the component cables, tiny metal. Ooh. The biggest issue I will say with third party, and this is at your own cost. The issue is that component cables like that might cause a major delay, like major delay. Like I had played Mike's Wii with his Wii to HDMI adapter, and this is for HDMI specifically. So with component cables like that, it might cause a massive delay. I wouldn't wholly recommend it unless you have a modded Wii that has the component cables directly there, or just trust the natural ones. I kind of would just say just go with the natural ones. There's not much you can go upgrade with Wii unless you really go for like high modded stuff. That's my personal take. Up to you guys.
Get the Warp Wing.
Does he sell it? That's the question. How many I go to? Oh, I could sell one elf water because I need two. Let's see. No, he doesn't.
I'm not sure. Nope. Dang.
Oh well.
Oh well.
It's not a big deal, honestly.
I mean, we shouldn't be too far from
the. That's what creates a wants higher definition. Also, yeah, with the higher definition, I'm assuming your TV supports it. I'm assuming you do have the capabilities of using all those components. What the heck? I have never seen two boxes in the middle of a open air. What? That's possible?
Blocking your path completely.
I'll laugh if both of these are mimics. It's like, you cannot pass this way.
You shall not pass.
Oh, you do? Okay, good. Also, would you think a retro game store have a Wii U gamepad? Yeah, very much so. They are good enough. They are not that expensive. I think I've seen some for like 50 or less, depending on the quality. So really, okay, no, the only one of them was a Mimic. Funny.
I've seen a retro game store have the that one gun controller for the NES or the SNES,
and Zapper
for that for the Doug Hunt game.
Doug?
Duck.
I heard Doug.
DUCK Duck Hunt game.
I heard Doug, and I was like, what? Sid and I had the exact same idea. Doug Hunt. What's a Doug Hunt? You shoot guys named Doug. Hold on. So I don't think it's worth getting it at this point, honestly. I think I would just purchase a Wii U gamepad with the Be Better. Yeah, I would honestly say if you're just mainly wanting higher definition for Wii games and don't mind like getting a different for GameCube, I would highly say, because you already have a GameCube, I would just say just get the Wii U. Wii U is a lot easier. There's not much modding. The only aspect of Wii you would need is just the get backwards compatibility. That's really it. So just get the Wii U is my personal opinion. Oh, red.
I'm okay.
Also, hi Luigi. Hold on. Which button is it again?
Bruh.
Oh, that one. Good. Mine has been working fine. I used one for PS2. Oh, is you talking about the AVI cables? Yeah. I mean, again, AVI cables are solid. Doug. We all heard Doug. So yeah, Skull said we all heard Doug. Instant replay.
I said duck. I said duck.
I mean, someone has to clip it, but I think we're a little late past that now. White flag.
I said Doug Hunter game.
I heard Doug. I heard Doug. Skull heard Doug. Sid probably heard Doug too.
Y'all need to clean the wax out of your ears.
My ears are clean.
Apparently not enough.
You slur your words. Hi, Lucia. Welcome to talk about Duck Hunt.
Besides the point.
From up, no. Will was talking about Duck Hunt and named it Doug. Let's see. I looked apart my Wii U gamepad. It is clean, which is I successfully did with the intent to fix control sticks and new battery years ago. I mean, that's what I want to do is tinkering around. I would love to tinker around with the gamepad. I want a gamepad capture card. I really want to find someone who could do that within like $100 because I've seen a place do that once and they stopped doing that because it doesn't sell well anymore. I want a gamepad capture card because been wanting to stream Wii U games for the longest time. I wanted to stream like Color Splash, Xenoblade X. I know Xenoblade X is coming on the Switch now, but there's been a lot of Wii U games I want to just stream because they are stuck on the Wii U. They use the gamepad, and I just want that experience. So, if anyone knows a place or someone willing to do it within the reasonable price, I'll be willing to talk to them. But until then, I'm not streaming Wii U games until I get it, unless it's the Wii games and blah blah blah. Yeah.
But anyway, you had that being little zapper gun on for Duck Hunter.
Yep. Just bother Paragon. He will be happy to do it. Happy to do what again, Mike? I misread that comment. Well, I didn't say misread. It's like that's out of context.
I have no idea.
Vouch. I heard Doug. So yeah, Sid also heard Doug. Yeah, caught it on 4K off Crate's JBL speaker. I don't have screws on anymore because some crap happened, unfortunately. No worries. Screws are easy to get by at least nowadays, so it's easy enough to go if you want to go after that route. I honestly don't want to put it together. Not the easiest. If we were living close to each other, I'll be willing to put it together. I haven't taken off a part of Wii U, but I'm confident enough in my skills I can take apart a lot of my consoles if I really, really wanted to. Still have Epic Mickey 2 to do eventually. Yes, that is true, and I have it on Wii, which apparently is supposed to be the better version. I have it on Wii U, and I was gonna play it on Wii U, but then it was like, oh no, Wii is actually was designed for, and it flows a lot better. So I might just play on the Wii. Clipping. Oh, that's what you mean. He doesn't watch this series, Mike, so it's gonna have to be a back later on. We need Quaggy to go through and clip it and uploads to YouTube. No, she does not do that. Unless it's a series that she's invested in, she does not do this type of stuff. It's beyond her attention span. Make a YouTube short. I could. That's a lot of work for me. Maybe I could send it to you. I mean, I'm willing to do it. Kraid, if you want to do that option, we can discuss it if that's something you really, really want to do. I'm more than willing to try to do my tinkering and fixing. I'm confident enough to put stuff back together. I can try to see what parts I can scrounge up and get it. No guarantees I'll get it back to you right away if you want it back right away, but I can do my best. It's not something like I'm not against. It's just, again, the whole shipping and everything is going to be a lot of time and effort. So I don't know if that's something you really want to do, but I'm more than happy to do that. I'm more than willing to happy with people because I'm trying to get better at tinkering around with electronics. I want to get better at that.
There's a lot of other retro stuff in that at Al's that I was seeing.
Oh, at the retro game store?
Yeah, over at Al's.
Oh.
A lot of all these other stuff. I even saw an Atari there.
Oh yeah, no, the Atari is still pretty popular with some folks. I've never grew up with Atari, so I don't have any nostalgia for it. As much as I could get the games, it's not mine.
I've played on one, and it was just like, dang.
Not in this day and age.
I thought in my lifetime I would never see another one.
Not in this day and age. Chances are get lost or stolen. Is it like what, the Wii U and stuff like that? Alright, so YouTube Shorts includes popping subtitles, explosions, zoom in, zoom out, sad music. Yeah, exactly. Ah, tongue died.
Tongue died.
Oh, this is why I have Vivify, or at least should turn into Revive at some point. The fact that Vivify just like has a 50-50 chance and a lot of times it just does not work, it infuriates me.
You know, a lot of the times where I'm just seeing you when you're going to go to Gold to use Vivify, you go to Tong first and you go use Vivify, and I just see the Revive is. I'm almost starting to say, why don't you just use Revive? Oh wait, yeah, that's right. That's Tong's move.
I mean, I can try fixing your PS4. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've never tinkered around enough to do that. The aspect of fixing consoles that I am not in any skill or in any environment to do is circuit fixing. I would like to do that. One of my ultimate goals is that once I finally get a really bigger, like a much bigger place, I will learn how to solder better. I will learn how to do circuit breakers better so I could buy a bunch of different junk parts. And so that's why I was like, oh, I could just help with various things. So it's one of those ultimate goals. Have you took a GameCube apart? No, but I could take it apart. I've never attempted to. Part of the reason is that I have no reason to take apart a GameCube right now. As much as my GameCube, I know it's a pain. They come back to a lot of stuff, but I know with GameCube, specifically with GameCubes, is that they do a lot of modding and like fixing with the Laserdisc, and I have yet to do that with my brother's current GameCube. I know that there's a Laserdisc that's a little bit outdated, but it still works. It still works. So I haven't bothered opening it up. It wouldn't be able to fix the database. Sony would have it completely gutted to figure out the mess. I honestly, like, I've watched a guy, I don't know if any of you guys, I don't know what his YouTube channel is off the top of my head, but there's a guy who fixes a lot of consoles. I've learned a few tricks from him. And I definitely am like, there is a possibility for PS4. I just don't know what would be the specific problems, because with the PS4, it could be a burnout on a chip. Like, for example, a burnout on a chip. Is it a fixable thing? Possible. If you get a donor board or like, ooh, life corn. If you get like a donor board or like a junk board or whatever, stuff like that is easy enough to fix. Well, relatively speaking. I don't think that's his name. He doesn't use his real name. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't remember his channel. But he works with like iFixit a lot. Corruption is too much. Won't be worth trying after it's 12 years old. Yeah, like it could be like, I don't know. Have you opened up your PS4 before, Skull, to clean out any of its like innards? Ooh, warp ring. Worth.
Here's one.
I've cleaned it before. Okay, so it's not like dusty or anything like that. Warp staff, not really needed. Got more. I already got enough warp staff. I'd be able to do that for her. Yeah, like I've opened up a PS4 before. Mike helped open up a PS4 before too. Yeah, like again, there's a lot of things, aspects regarding opening up consoles, and I've been wanting to get better at it. And I don't know. It could be specifically a chip issue where it's a relatively easy fix if I can find out where exactly the issue is. The other aspect is that, as you said, it could be a hardware issue. It could be literally a circuit board issue, which at that point it's impossible to really fix. It could also just be a hard drive issue too, which is also a possibility. Because I believe that it is a HDD, not SDD, and HDDs are like bound to die compared to SSDs. SSDs. I was gonna say SDD. No, it's SSDs. Will, you okay?
Yeah.
I haven't fully opened it in 3 years though. I mean, that should be fine. I haven't opened up a lot of my consoles in like more than 3 years. I hate just the tiny parts and also ribbon cables. That's why I look at like iFixit, because there's a lot of teardowns for those kinds of things. Ribbon cables are not that bad. Yes, they're finicky, but as long as you have the tools to handle them, they're not that bad. They're actually decently durable. They're more durable than you think, is what I say. Obviously, you shouldn't play around with it too much, but they're a lot more durable than people sometimes believe. It's HDD, yeah, so I feel like it's dead. Yeah, and that's, again, like, I'm not, again, like, I would be, like, surprised, because if it is the HDD, it could, yeah, HDD, yeah, it could just be very well dead. Just paranoid, the ribbon cables. You're right. I learned they're more durable. Yeah, and again, like, it's one of those things, as long as you're careful enough to, like, not, like, tear it or scratch it or anything like that, then they're pretty durable. But, yeah, they're not the best in terms of, like, size and stuff. Okay, so now that we have tongue, I need to make another unicorn. For PS4. Patience is the key in the kind of activity. Yeah, which, again, I want to do more tinkering with electronics so I can be better at fixing stuff like consoles, because I'm a game collector. I want to fix these consoles. I want to do my own things with them. So, and then probably make some off profits with them, because it's not like a bad thing, because people would want fixed consoles. I will do like a small service here and there if it's something I want to go into just for a little bit here and there. as a side hobby mainly. But yeah, I want to do it as like a small, yeah, there's like a little repair shop. Give it like a little bit of thing, and also give back to some community members. Being like, if you have something that is broken, or you really want to get it fixed, like an old like GameCube console, like something like you had grown super attached to, it obviously I would really want to help that. Let's see. I would want to do my... what the name? Oh, your name's Tongue. Yeah, but I would like to do that. Let me see. I did do a save state. So let's see if this actually makes the unicorn. Rip pays for after 4 long years, you can finally rest. Yeah, and again, you've played your PS4 for a long time, which is good. But yeah, I want to do that just for people to enjoy and relive some of their childhood. I was gonna say monsters because I'm playing a monster game. Relive with some of their childhood memories. I fixed Pokemon Silver without soldering. Oh, nice. I actually have a soldering kit that I'm trying to get working, but it's a little bit finicky. I'm trying to get it working before it's too late, because I don't know if it still has the window for me to return it. I bought it during, I believe December, so I need to get it like situated before it's too late. And then, yeah. We will get you a gamepad tomorrow, and then I'll play Twilight Princess. Ooh, nice. Just electrical tape. Haven't done that before. Electrical tape is really, really nice and easy. Oh, there it is, the unicorn.
I tinkered with 360. I fixed it.
Did you just sound like Yoda? I tinkered with 360 I had.
There's a 360 I had, and I tinkered with it. And then, about 2 years after I had fixed it, it got the red ring.
I still have my original Xbox 360 that a friend gave me. That it used to have a red ring according to him, but somehow it's still kicking. To this day, I've played multiple different games on it. Haven't done it. So, reuniting people's childhood memories and dreams sounds like a very nice plan. Yeah, and again, like, I don't plan on making like a super profit. Toast! How you doing, Toast? I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a good New Year. Like, Lily. Your name is gonna be Lily again.
I haven't played Veilguard actually lately. It's been playing other games.
Nice.
And I got a new Assassin's Creed game that I'm gonna be playing a lot of.
But yeah, no, I was thinking of doing that a little bit thing. It's like building on my stream and stuff like that. But I haven't dedicated to that, and I don't have this certain room or setup for it. So, but yeah, how you been doing, Toast? I hope your Christmas has been well. I hope you also the rest of 2024 is goes well. If in case I don't see you, but I will be streaming on Saturday. This might be one of the last streams I do for the year, so I'm just saying that. I'll be doing the New Year's stream on December 31st, at least my time, regular time, like around 8 p.m. Pacific, maybe a little bit earlier, but I do plan on doing from 31st to New Year's Day. So it's a tradition I've been doing for like a couple years. Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, nice. Let's see. Will has been playing too. Oh yeah, Veilguard. That's what you want to learn. Oh yeah, like when you get around to it, it's not hard to learn how to fix electronics, Kraid. So I haven't practiced soldering. I still need to get into soldering, but from what I can tell, it's not overly difficult. You just need to get used to it.
It's the one my brother got me for Christmas.
Past, would you say soldering shouldn't be too difficult for me? Yeah, no, if you did welding before, I'm pretty sure soldering wouldn't be too difficult. I'm not an expert in soldering because I never soldered before, but it's a lot smaller. You just have to be a lot more delicate with things. But as long as you have a station and like the soldering line and soldering wick, you should be mostly good. I'm gonna eventually work on also getting Valhalla back.
so that way I can play more Valhalla.
I'm gonna give the life corn to gold because it needs more.
Gold needs more HP.
It definitely needs more HP. Let me look at Lily. 55 MP, all that stuff. That's currently gullible.
You made a new unicorn, right?
Yep.
This one should get the new healing moves too. And
Yep.
that revive move that we wanted.
Yep, it should have everything that we got before. I don't know what Metali would give it, but it should give everything what we asked for.
So we got a really awesome now healer.
It's level 7. It's level plus 7. So good news is it is way better than Lily before by plus 3. I don't know about a Rainhawk Ho-Ho. It's kind of peaked with a lot of things. But for now, I think it's pretty good. As long as Lily learns to heal us all, revive, life song, and everything, it would be. Well, I think we're going to be pretty set for the final boss.
Yeah. That way then we should be able to definitely defeat him and get it all over with and move on with the rest of what we want to do in this and be done.
Pretty much.
And then I could request my next game.
Pretty much. Shall we call it here?
Yeah, it's starting to get late.
Yeah, it's
literally almost 11 o'clock. It's getting pretty late.
Yeah. As much as I would want to get ready, if I stream tomorrow, I will attempt the final boss again with the team. I will try to get Lily up to like level 15 around there. It should be okay, but we will see. No guarantees. But I also, again, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. If I'm hoping Jamie gets available tomorrow, so we can at least try to beat this main story by the end of 2024. Saturday stream is going to be here. Yeah, I'm going to guarantee that at least will be one of my last streams. I will say for tomorrow, if Jamie is not available, I might just do another stream like this, but it'll be a little bit shorter. Will and I probably will just do a quick another grind stream just to get Lily up. Because I think my team right now, because gold is like only less than 9,000 away from another level up. Hopefully by then I can get revive instead of vivify. Ho-Ho, I'm pretty sure is pretty solid. There's not much I can do for Ho-Ho. Should be getting over 200 by the next level. But Lily needs to get high levels to get all of its special moves. Saturday stream will be happening. I want to make it at least a fun Saturday stream. Because it's going to be my last Saturday stream of 2024. I might consider bringing back Mario Party. And depending on people, I might bring in some party games for the audience. So if you guys want to partake in some things, I might consider bringing back like Jackbox, doing like another drawing game. I might see about that, but we'll see. Again, I'm going to see about the next Saturday stream. I want to do a little bit more fun. And what else I can partake in a end of Saturday stream 2024 kind of thing. That's gonna be Saturday. Yeah, you have a great night too. Great night. Yeah, you have a great night too, Sid. Thank you for joining for sure. More snack time, more hydration. There you go. Nom. Yeah, you have a good one too. I hope to catch you in another stream before the end of the year. As I said before, my New Year's stream, New Year's Eve to New Year's Day stream will be happening. No games are going to be really happening on my end specifically. I'm going to be building a little bit of creation. This was like, I think it was bought like more than a year ago by help with Sean. So I'm going to be doing that. People might play games on stream like they did last year. Will did that. He played like a stupid penguin game.
I was firing penguins into space.
It's literally just a hangout stream, so drop in, say hi, all that stuff. Sunday, I do not know if I'm going to do the D&D before the end of the year. It might be no D&D, it might just be like a casual Sunday. So, who knows? But tomorrow, there's a decent chance we might do another Dragon Warrior Monsters. Saturday, for sure. Sunday, very up in the air. And then New Year's Day, which is on Tuesday. No, Wednesday. Tuesday night to Wednesday morning. So, yeah. I'm going to end it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching and lurking and whatnot. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. And as always, I'll catch you in another stream, whether mine or someone else's. Will, any last words?
Nope. Have fun, everybody. Good night.
Yeah. Everyone take care and hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Night, Kraid.
Also, I said duck.